Hi, my name is Emily Bradley, and this is my thematic unit for third graders. I have chosen to do recycling, and at the beginning of the class or the lesson, I'm going to pass out pieces of paper that show, sorry, that show various items that are recyclable, so that the children can gain an understanding of what is acceptable as part of recycling, because we all know that not all items are recycled. I also have a game here that's made from different items that are going to be considered recycling, and what the children will do is roll a dice. There can be 4 players. As a marker, I've chosen recycled puzzle pieces, and the pieces have been colored different colors, and that's going to be how the children know who's who. Roll a dice. The children will draw from the fact card, and the fact card is going to have different facts, true or false questions about recycling. And if the children get it correct, then he or she may advance to the next space, or however many spaces they rolled on their dice. If they get it incorrect, they may have to go back that many spaces, or they might have to go back to start, just depending on what the card indicates. I have another game that I've also created using recycled pieces of paper that are cut into like pie shapes. And what the kids will do, they'll have like a board that looks like pie, and then the kids will, 2 players roll a dice. First player rolls a dice, then the second player rolls a dice. The denominator will always be 12. The first person rolls a 2, then their number is 2/12. If the second person rolls a 4, then it's 4/12. And then the object of the game is the first person to correctly convert it into a decimal or into a percentage gets to remove 1 piece of pie from the pie shell, the pie plate, and then that the person that removes most by the end of the game, wins. The first person to get the most wins. So it's a great practice for the children with their math skills. In regards to the math calendar or the math board, one thing that I would do is have the children, maybe one child come up and start counting by 3s. So a child will come up, point to the number 3, and then I'll ask the whole class to participate and count by 3s. So it would be 3, count by 6s, starting with 3. So it would be 3, 9, 15, and etc. on up to 100. So to help the children with their multiplication facts. Also have the calendar, which we will have up, and the person can come up and change that daily. And then I'll have like word problems here for the kids to work on. It may indicate a fact, such as if newspapers are stacked 3.5 feet high, that saves 1 pine tree. How many feet high would it be stacked if it were to save 4 trees? So they could work on that as discourse throughout the whole class, and the whole class can get involved. I do have all of my procedures here, and I've also gotten all of the science text, the background information, and each child will get background information, math problems for the unit. This is another game that I've created for recycling bingo. Again, the kids could use puzzle pieces or little pieces of paper for their marker. And there are several different recycling bingo. This is just more pictures of items that are acceptable. And these are other requirements and assessments that the teacher could follow in the lesson. One of the visual aids that I will hand to the children is a picture of a transfer station. And this will be part of their background information, because I want the children to understand that a lot of small trucks pick up the trash, take it to a transfer station, which really has larger trucks that take all of the trash to either be burned or to put in a landfill. And I want them to understand that they can make a huge difference in helping the landfills not fill up so quickly if they cut back on what they throw away and recycle things. As another portion of the lesson too, which really is more involved in language arts and reading and writing, but I do feel that this is important as well. The children will work on, they will have to each make a sentence, and it'll be RECYCLE, and each child will have to make a sentence using all of the words, all the letters in the word recycle. And then at the end of the unit, once we've completed everything, and I feel that the children have really worked hard at understanding and are trying to make a difference, I want them to be acknowledged for their work. So each child will get a certificate indicating that he or she is going to make a difference, and recycling helps the earth. So thank you for watching my thematic unit. Again, my name is Emily Bradley. Thanks.